Kent Reed, Kent Wright, Kent State. Today we're taking on the challenge of rebuilding one of the worst schools in college football 25 and Dynasty. And it's going to be so tough, it's got to be multiple episodes. I would be sitting here for 5 hours at a time trying to do this if we went straight through. The video wouldn't be fun for you, so we're splitting it up. Now, as you can see at the top of the screen there, we're in the 0-star territory. And Kent State has half a star. The only other team with half a star, Akron. All right, you know, when you're so close to each other, I guess the crappiness just kind of stays in the Akron, Kent State region. But without further ado, we're jumping right in. So we are going to be creating a new head coach. Aaron Watson, as you can see, not good. So we have the three options that remain the same. For Akron, I think I'm going to go recruiter. And it's not nearly as good as it was last year. But, I mean, we need help recruiting with Akron. That now leads us to the creation of our head coach, Alan Bigsby. So we are going to keep the Kent State playbooks as they were before. His alma mater, Arizona State, you know, he's bringing a lot of football experience as well as diseases from his day at Arizona State. His pipeline is Ohio, since he's in Ohio. A very intense demeanor, hands on the knee stance. He is a ground control guy. We're obviously not going to be able to play every single game. We're probably going to play 4 or 5 a season. So we want to be on the ground. I think that's the best way we can win games. He's a balanced guy, and he's kind of aggressive on offense. Now, one thing that I like that they changed from last year is there are a lot more appearances to choose from. And I feel like this guy gives an Alan Bigsby type of vibe, so we're going with him. And then physique, he's a weird little feller. All right, he's a heavy set 5'5" guy, but I can tell you this: he's going to be good at his job. 5'5", 400 pounds. Just hope that we don't get fired the first season. And you can also choose what they wear on the sideline. Alan, he gives me t-shirt and shorts type of vibe. So that's what we're going to go with. So here's your final look at the new coach, Alan Bigsby of Kent State football. So just to put in perspective how bad Kent State is, obviously last year they were 0-12. The year before, 1-11. The year before that, 5-7. And then they had a decent season, a good season in 2020. And their last bowl win was in 2019. And before that, you got to go really far. 11-3 season with nothing to show for it. It's not even in here. It's not even in here, their last bowl win, outside of, what was that, 2019? We got to bring it back. So automatically, we were given 110 coach points. We really need to put this into quarterbacks. I'm spending it all on quarterbacks. It's a good start for us. Running backs as well. And then I'm going to do O-line, followed up by D-line. Hopefully we have some left. Doesn't look like too much. That's okay. And now a quick introduction of the team. We have quarterback Drew DeShields. It's going to be a fight between him and Darryl Cole to be the starter. We got a redshirt freshman and just a regular freshman. All of them have normal dev, so not much luck there. Now, what I am excited about are our running backs. We have impact dev Gavin Garcia. He should be pretty good, as well as normal dev Jordan Newman. He should be good too. I'm not too worried about our running back room, but the rest of this roster is an issue. In fact, as you can see, Newman and Garcia are actually the two best players on the team. The only guys over is 75 overall. And then you've got CJ Young, strong safety. We've got an edge. The issue with him, he's a senior. He's an impact dev. He's pretty good. He's got some good physical stats, but he's a senior, so he will be gone next season. And it doesn't get much better as you go down. We got another senior here, but the real issue is a lot of guys are going to be transferring out. Let's be honest, who would want to stay at Kent State? Now leads us to the most important part of this episode, which is recruiting. And we got to find some guys who are willing to come to Kent State. And honestly, it doesn't look too hot for us. And unfortunately, I think this year our best bet is to go for 2 and 3 stars. So that's what we're going to have to do. And we don't have that many hours either, so we can't go after that many. Now we have 8 guys on our board. Unfortunately, none of them are RHM, and it's going to be rough. Obviously, it's going to be rough the first season. I'm hoping maybe we can get a win or two under our belt. We haven't seen his schedule yet, so that'll kind of determine things. But if we can get some wins, we can also look at some 3-star guys later on in the season that haven't got any offers, and we can steal them. But for now, we just have to get guys that we know we can get, and those are 2 stars. And something else to keep in mind are our recruiting grades. As you can see there, they're awful. All right, our best one is a B+, and after that, it's a C-. A lot of Fs on that board, and we got to fix that because this is just not a good team. And if we can't even have good grades, there's not much places we can go other than 0-12 and to the toilet bowl. And I know housekeeping has been very long, but here we go. We start out against FCS East. We are going to play that one. We're just going to play moments. We're not going to play too deep into it. But and then Texas Tech. We got Florida State, who disappointed last year. Potentially, maybe we could pick up a win there. Probably not. It's not going to happen. Oklahoma as well. The out-of-conference schedule is brutal. All right, and then the MAC schedule too. You get Toledo. You got BG, who's probably going to be pretty good this year. Other than that, though, Central Mich might be okay, but it's not that hard of a MAC schedule. Buffalo will be good, but the MAC schedule is not too bad. The crazy thing about this as I go through recruiting is there's some of these guys who, I said, I know we can get 2 stars. I don't know if we can. We are just straight up not good. We're the only guy who's offered Deshaun Kamara, and we're not even in his top 10. I don't know what to say to that. Honestly, if I were these recruits, I'd rather not play football than play at Kent State. But Alan Bigsby is about to turn this thing around, so, put some respect on his name. And as we officially make it to week 1, we are already locked out from Darren Stewart and George Gorge. George Gorge. English is tough. I didn't see this coming. Not in week 1, but, all power to him. Now, we won't do this every game, but I will say the one plus of playing with Kent State is they have some sick uniforms. I especially love these baby blue ones. The logos in the middle kind of look a little weird. I don't know why they're not closer to the edge. The yellow looks sick too. I mean, what other 0-12 team is going to have like 20 jersey combinations in the game? I don't know, but I like this. And we'll watch the run out too, since it's the very first week. And hope we can pull off a win, man. As here we go. The 20 fans in attendance are excited. Hoping this year is different, and I can tell you already, it's not going to be. There's a chance they beat us, okay? There's a chance they beat us, and honestly, they probably are the better team. We're starting out on offense. We have a 3rd and 7. DeShields, show me what you got, buddy. Dropping back here. We're looking for the slants. DeShields, that's not your fault. I didn't even have time to get that pass off. So I think we recovered a fumble, and we've got the ball now at the 16-yard line. We're going to keep it on the ground, see what Garcia and Newbin can do. 2nd and 9, we might need to get a little more creative, but we're going to go inside zone again, and no creativity needed. He just do a 720? It was a little extra. I don't know if we needed that, but that was nice. 3rd and 4 to Shields. Show me what you got here. Nobody's open. There was some time, just nobody was open. And we're going to go for it. They want us to. We should be able to go for it. We're going slants again, which haven't worked twice in a row. It's still not really worked. The receivers are the slowest thing I have ever seen. I think if we got a grandma in a wheelchair out there, and she'd have better routes, she'd be faster, maybe we do it. If there are any grandmas in the Kent State area who want to play, let me know. We'll put you in. But we got a 3rd and 10. We need to make a stop. Still 0-0. The tight end just ran the weirdest route I've ever seen, but we do get to stop on 3rd down. And now we've got a chance to score. Minute 17 left. It's giving me a full drive. I got to take advantage of it. I don't know how the pass game is going to work. Is DeShields, that is the weakest throw I have ever seen. But, we got a pickup. 2nd and 2, clock's ticking. We are getting to the line quick. X is open. We hit him. Martin's got it. And I think we can get out of bounds. Big gain there, 33 yards. Keep it going. Those were the first 2 completions of the game for DeShields. He's looking for his 3rd, and all right. DeShields is not going to be a long-term answer. I can tell you that. Dropping back here, we got a shot. I hit the wrong button. That's on me. That's not on DeShields. I'll take responsibility. I was looking RB. I hit A. I don't even know how that happens. But it's 0-0. And we got a chance now. So we're about to enter the red zone on a 3rd and 6. We got to pass the football, though. And that's a bad thing to do. But we've got Y open, and he's going to be able to get that. Leads us to a 1st and 10. We're going to try play action. If we can get out of it, I think we have the tight end Barry open on that left side, crossing through. We do. That ball is just Barry. Okay, I found my new favorite player. But dude, what a play. He's the only guy that wants to be out there. But on 3rd and 3, we got to get this first down. We got to at least put up 10 points. And I should have thrown the option, but we're going to have a chance to get the field goal. I just didn't want to throw a pick. But I guess this is going to be a rough one. Got to lock in here. I didn't. FCS East has some pretty good field position now. But they were unable to score on their last drive, which now gives us the football back to try to run the clock out. And I'm going to tell you straight up, we are probably not going to be able to do that. Although Garcia, he's looking pretty good there. He's looking pretty good. Giving it back to Garcia after that last run. We're going to cut it to the inside because that outside got stuffed pretty quick. And we're going nowhere. And why is my only option? And he airmails him. 9 for 22, 117 yards, a touchdown, and at least one interception. Just not good for him. And okay, I'm selling. This is on me now. But we do need to make a stop regardless, even if it is at the 48-yard line after a 10-yard punt. All right, what do we think? Run here on 3rd and 5? They're actually passing it. I'm getting over there. I'm on it. Looking. I thought he was going to step up and start running, but he delivers a strike. And honestly, this Brock Ladler guy is outperforming DeShields. We just need to string a couple wins together, get our grades up, and go from there. But we can't even beat FCS East without really getting into a dogfight here. He's running. Oh, we just gave up touchdown to the fullback. Are you kidding me? We got to drive to take the lead, and I don't have a quarterback I trust to throw the football. So this is going to be interesting. The Shields might come out of this game, but at the same time, the receivers are awful. I don't know if any of them have over 75 speed. I mean, this is just humiliating. This B's open there in the middle. We're going to be able to hit him. But no, the pass is so incredibly slow. He gets blown up, and he's injured too. So that's just incredible. 3rd and long here. We have to get something. We've got FCS East in a 3rd and 7 spot. We got to stop them because they are getting really close to field goal range. We have to figure this out, though, and that's not going to do it. I think that gives them field goal range. We're going to call a timeout. Lucky for us, they missed the field goal. Better late than ever. We're putting in Cole. I've got to see something from him that's at least decent, and yeah, he delivers a strike. And we're going to get down with 2 seconds. It would be a 63-yard field goal. We're not going to be able to do that, but we do have a chance to throw it to the end zone. Here we go. One final shot in this one. Stepping out, just giving everybody time to get to the end zone. And we got to pray now. As it's up and it's caught. But he's down at the 1. You're kidding me, man. We are going to overtime against FCS East in our very first game. It's just, wow. So here we go. We got to win in overtime. We won the toss, and we're going to get the football first. We have got to capitalize. And starting off, they're giving it to the fullback. And we let him carry us for 6 yards after getting him at the line of scrimmage. Whatever, man. Big 3rd and 4 here. I'm thinking they're running. It's a play action. And where is he throwing that? Can't get there in time, but we do force a field goal attempt now. All right, held him to a field goal the first possession. We got to score it here. And I think we can get 3. I'm fairly confident. But we're going for 7. I don't want to go to more than 1 overtime with an FCS school, as Hasmi gets it, and he's down at the 10. Basically 1st and goal here. And, dude, I'm looking for Barry. I need Barry to get open again. Feed him. He is a dog. And he's actually close to being there, and he drops it. All right, Barry. We were a fan at the start. Not really anymore. I'm going to give you a chance for redemption here. Probably should be running it, but he's not even open, and that's great. That's great. I think we're forgetting the point offensively. You know, we just got over 90 yards on the game. If we could say, hey, you know, we'd love to score, and we're gonna be down at the 2. It's decision time. And I think my decision has been made. We got to go. I think a run up the middle will get it, and it does. We're able to take down FCS East. It only took one overtime. That's more wins than last season. Give me a 3-year extension after I got that win. I only think we're going to jump into 1 or 2 more games potentially this season. We're just really going to hit hard on recruiting and trying to get us into a good spot as we're first there on everybody's board. We just need to stay there. With Texas Tech, we're not playing. There's nothing we really need to do in this circumstance. We just need to sim forward. And as we move forward, we have our first commit, Channing Valentine, the right tackle. And that's great. Now we move on to the next. Obviously 1-1. We did not expect to win that game. And if you did, you're watching the wrong video. We're not forcing wins here. All right, we're not forcing wins and acting like it just happened out of the blue. It's not how we work. So after looking through recruits, 3-star recruits that we could go after, I found Marvin Rhodes, a quarterback, which is going to be huge. All right, we don't have a good quarterback on this roster. We need to make sure that we can get one because I'm not really impressed by either. But now that does remind me, I want to start Cole. Cole was much better than DeShields was. DeShields was awful, respectfully. And Darryl can at least throw the football. So he's going to be our starter from here on out. And honestly, that's all we can do. We just got to sim. Hope we can potentially pull off an upset against Buffalo, which isn't going to happen. They're 70 overall. We're at 64. It'd be sick, but it's not going to happen. But we do get 1 QB commit, Cordell Hape, and we get to move on to the next guy now, which is great, although we've fallen behind on Wooden, and we're going against NIU. It's bad when NIU is stealing recruits from you. That should show you how bad you really are as we lose to Buffalo. Not great. But now, I mean, we have Florida State. We're going to have to add another recruit to the board. But can we take down Florida State? The answer to that is probably no. Now, funny enough, we can go after this 4-star who's got no offers yet. So we're going to try it. I mean, worst case scenario, he doesn't come here and we have to go and find another 2-star. He's got a playing time deal breaker. And I can tell you, he's going to get playing time. He's absolutely going to. And there should be no worry about that, actually. I'm just hoping we can get 1 or 2 more wins as we do get a commit 2-star Deshaun Kamara and still behind on NIU, but it looks like we can come back in that one. Now we are in a bye week. I checked the score and it was 48-0. So another week that we couldn't score a single point. It's a recruiting battle. Crap, man. I think they're going to come away with this one. We got to hope that we can. I don't think it's time to move away from him quite yet. But we gotta hope, man. We gotta hope and pray, and we are number 1 on Ty Christopher's board. So we're gonna put 50 hours into him, and we're gonna find another recruit to go after as well. I found 3-star recruit Ed Abreu, and as you can see, unfortunately, we're not able to scout these guys, so they could be busts. But even if they were, a 3-star bust is gonna be better than anybody we could pick up and have on the team currently. So that's what we're just shooting for, honestly. As we sim the bye week, and we're probably going to lose to it, honestly. I don't know how you lose to a bye week, but Kent State would find a way. We do get another commit, Tyree Rasmussen. I'm a fan of that, and we lost out on Rashard Wooden, so we got to find a replacement for him. Now we found 2 more 3-stars, Lorenzo Flowers. He's a will linebacker, and we got a right edge. We needed both of them. They're both 3-stars. I think we can pull them. We can attract them, but it's not going to be this week. We play Oklahoma. They're 2-2, not a great season so far, but they're going to be 3-2. And, I apologize if you came in here for gameplay and you're not seeing much. In the following seasons, there will be more. But right now, we just need to get recruits as Cam Nortman decides to come here. And Abreu, we're first on, which is great. We're 1-4. Is anybody shocked? Absolutely not. Maybe about the 1 win. We got another loss. Good thing is, though, recruiting is still going good, and we got some more coach points. We're going to upgrade that, and Toledo's not going to be the game we play. I promise you that. Toledo's going to kick our butts. Still looking good on recruits. First on all of them, which is great, but we're 1-6. Somehow we're not the worst team in the country, it says. Not sure how that works, but maybe BG's a game we play. And here we go. We're rocking the black unis. All right, looking pretty sick out there. We've got to beat BGSU. We're also going to play against Akron. That's going to be a little more of a winnable matchup that hopefully we can get. And we're hoping that we can put something together here. But now, 3rd and inches, and Garcia, he's going to get us some more yards. 20 yards already for him. Maybe we just run the ball the entire game. The O-line's given us a good push so far. Eddie George on the opposing sideline, and he's not going to like this. A good throw would have led him. I thought it was a good throw at first, but we complete the pass. That's all you can ask for. We're running a screen. I don't trust anybody but Garcia in this moment as he gets 2 out of it. 2nd and 8. Garcia's in the slot. He can do it all, man. He's better than everybody else. We've got RB wide open. Clark is just able to stroll in there. BGSU, watch out. BGSU is threatening, and we can't really stop him right now. Minute left in the first half. We've got to get the stop here. And a big hit from high. Timeout BGSU. Here we go, as he's got the tight end wide open. Safety playing some of the most pathetic man coverage I've ever seen in my entire life. But we do get an opportunity to respond, which I'm not sure how it's going to go. We've got B open. It's a good throw. Etheridge is able to get us 15 yards there. 1st and 10, 45 seconds left. Garcia out of the backfield might have been open, but I don't think we had enough time. We got to go with Clark, and we're going to call a timeout with 37 seconds left. Big 3rd and 1. Garcia's got to get it, and the blocking just wasn't there, although he still moves forward to get it. He's got a total of 5 yards since his first 2 runs. Not doing too hot ever since. And I just threw it straight to the linebacker. I thought the linebacker was a QB spy. He was not, in fact, a QB spy. And that's going to settle it. Darryl Cole's been disappointing, but he's got another chance now in the red zone. Down by 14 all of a sudden. It's just not been a pretty one. 2nd and 10, down by 14. We got Barry there. Good pass, and he drops it. He just straight drops it. Not touched. He didn't even go to the ground when he dropped it. He just dropped it in midair. I don't know what else to do. Get hit before we can throw it. Nobody's there. And we're going to have to go for it here on 4th and 10. This is the game. If we can't get it, it's over. I suspect it's already over. RB's wide open, and we hit him. Now, we were able to get a stop. We went for 2 as well. Got it. And now we're down by 6. 2:20 left. Cole legacy drive here. And great catch by Clark. Just hoping that we can get guys catching the football. Get your hands on it. Make a play. And Clark might be that guy. He's hot right now. We might keep looking his direction, but I think it's better to check it down and just get a couple yards. But no, we can't even do that the right way. I'm looking potentially for I don't even know what. We're going to have to try to run for it, and we can't get it. 4th and 1. Garcia's got to take it. I don't trust throwing it. He's able to run for it, and we got to hurry now. 1st and 10. Clock's moving. We're looking across the middle. He's not going to be there. Neither of them are. So we're going to hit Barry underneath. And it's a bad throw. He's got to come back, and we're just using the clock. That's all we're doing. 4 yards just to burn, 20 seconds off the clock? We need a quarterback who can throw an accurate pass. Also, me, to see wide receivers open. Maybe it's not my fault. Maybe you guys see that it is, and maybe I've got nowhere else to go, but I feel like I'm doing all for right now. We've got to redeem ourselves. And if I had time, Barry was wide open, but I just didn't have enough time. They gave me some time, but not enough. 2nd and 10. Again, looking at A. Hit before I can get it out. 3rd and 10. I'm looking underneath. Garcia's probably going to be the only guy there. I had A. Maybe the cornerback in the flat was going to go back a little further. But either way, we get 6 out of it. Gives us an opportunity here on 4th and 4. Looking underneath. Nothing is really there. That's a bad ball. Nothing was really there, but he was open enough to make a play. And it's an awful pass. And we just didn't have enough timeouts to do anything. I'm not playing as good as I could. Don't get me wrong. But we can't make a throw. We can't make a catch. It feels like I'm trying to coach an 8-year-old team to figure out how to beat an NFL team. The Eagles, Super Bowl champs, playing Pop Warner team. That's how it feels every single game. I hate it. I don't know why we're playing games. Your guys' enjoyment, I guess. You guys enjoy seeing me struggle like this. I don't think you know the dark depression this is putting me in. But you guys enjoy it, so hey. 1 and 7. Could the rest of our season just be bye weeks? Recruiting's going good. We're first on everybody's board, as far as I know. It's looking like it. Arkansas is trying to battle us, and they're probably going to get him. But I'm going to continue to go for him just because I don't care. I don't care. I've got confidence. I got confidence in my recruiters that they can pull something together. Probably not going to happen, though. If we could get him, that would be huge. 4-star running back would be a huge playmaker for us, and I know we're probably going to lose our other running backs. Is we're just going to sim. Nothing we can do. Recruiting staying the same. But it's just, it would be a difference maker. That'd be a cornerstone in our franchise. As we get a commit, it's going to be 3-star quarterback Marvin Rhodes. That's big. We need somebody like that. We're first on everybody else's board still. We're 1-8. We lost to Ball State. But that brings us to Akron. Potentially the worst rivalry in all of sports. The 1-8 Kent State Golden Flash is playing the 2-8 Akron Zips. This is a rivalry you forget even exists. Now what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to put Ty Christopher on a visit. Luckily, playing time is his big thing. We can get a B for it. That's great. I don't know how that's possible. Florida State's trying to fight us now. We got some guys coming in on our 3-stars, but unfortunately for them, I think we're locking them down. But overall, I'm a fan of recruiting so far. Although we're 99th, we have 6 recruits. 5 of them are 2-stars, but we got some 3-stars. We got a 4-star potentially. I think we're going to be okay. I would just love to win one more game. Now, I am turning off coach firing. It's probably going to happen if I didn't. But that does lead us now to, what is it? The battle for the wagon wheel? That's awesome. They've got memorabilia from the last time either of these teams were half decent. That's great. I don't know what else was great in the 1800s, but maybe throw that in there too. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but his tail's going through his body and the ground. But this is going to be an ugly one, so prepare. We are stepping in for the very first drive of the game and trying to put some points up on the board. Again, Kent State's got some sick unis. You can't convince me otherwise. They might suck. That is obviously very, very showing of what this team is on that play. But the jerseys are cool. They look sick while they are not winning games. As I get maybe half a second to get that pass off. Thank you, O-line. Kent State's got a 1-star visiting. Honestly, we're going to let them win so they can get the 1-star because we're not recruiting 1-stars. We're recruiting 0-stars. It's great throw there. There's one of our 0-stars. Daryl Cole. Decent punt. Honestly, our punter's probably our best player at this point. Nice hit, and that does nothing. Somehow we got the ball back and we're at the 20, or the 15, excuse me. We're at the 15. I can't even believe it. Playing with Kent State, I forget numbers, and he's got getting away from that cop speed and Gus Johnson's words. Not mine. 7-0 still. 2 minutes left, and they're running it. No, they're not. They're using an RPO after 5 seconds after the O-linemen get down the field. Great job. Great job, guys. 1st and 15 now after the illegal man downfield. And they just want to keep going back further. 2nd and 16. I'm going to try man coverage, but honestly, I don't know if my secondary could keep up with anybody. And in fact, nope, not running man coverage again. Never doing that. Only for a blitz. But even then, I mean, are we fast enough to get in the backfield before they get out of it? The answer to that, no, we're not. We just miss tackles. We're moving the ball well. All right, 1st and goal now. And I'm hoping it's a straight blitz, but no, it isn't. And they're still not good enough in coverage to see the slant coming right across the middle. Martin, touchdown, back up in this one. Now, the 1:51 left. Akron was good enough to get 3 points, but not good enough for 7. And I see Garcia wide open, and we throw it behind him. Why are we throwing it behind our players? Daryl Cole, I don't know if you'd even start at FCS East. I don't know if the judicials would let you be on their team. But I can certainly tell you that you wouldn't be on mine. Again, is amazing read. Cover 2 defense. Read them like a book. Knew exactly what they're doing. And thanks for ruining it, Daryl. 3rd and 7. A is the only guy remotely open, and we throw it sick, man. Big fumble. Oh my gosh. I wasn't even commentating because I didn't think anything would happen. But we still have the ball. And hey, Daryl, could we do something, please? I'm begging. That's not his fault. That's not his fault. We had a touchdown, but that was not Daryl's fault. All right, either O-line doesn't hold up or Daryl makes a bad throw, or we're just straight running into the O-line. Garcia, why are we doing that? 3rd and 3. I need to find something. I'm looking to slants, and we've got X. Decent throw there. It was behind him again, but he's still able to get that first down, which is great. I'm looking. Etheridge might have something. He doesn't. Garcia does, though. Daryl, I'm going to start the kicker at quarterback over you if you make one more throw like that. Garcia with a decent run. 6 for 58. We got to give it back to him. I'm not throwing the football anymore. If I could, I would run every single play. And 88, I want him cut. Can't throw a block to save his life. We are going to kick a field goal and make it, though. 7-point lead. Beautiful. As Akron was able to get 3 before halftime, but since then, nobody has done anything. It's been a boring second half, exactly what you'd expect from these two teams, but we're winning it. By 4, we've got a chance. We can at least get back up by 7. We just need about 10 more yards, and the O-line has decided that they don't want to do that. They just want to go 3 and out. 3rd and 9, we need something, and that something is the O-line holding up, and a good throw. Not the greatest throw in the world by Daryl, but it'll work. Looking to run it again. On 1st and 10, we just have to kind of chew the clock out. 2:43 left. I don't think you guys know how badly I want to throw it, but Garcia is doing his job, and that's the final timeout from Akron. All 5 fans in attendance are getting loud here in Akron, and that's going to pretty much do it. I think I need to run one more play, and that's it. 1st and goal, 2 minutes left. I think this is it, and then I can knee the clock out. I'm going to do it because I'm too afraid. I'm way too afraid. I've got to wait 5 seconds, and we get our first win in MAC play, our 2nd of the season. And there it is. Ball game. Akron goes down. We win our first rivalry matchup. And look at that. Wagon wheel is ours. Last time we were good, we've got it back. This could be the momentum builder we're looking for. An unbelievable win means we're back to simming. We've played 3 games this year, which is more than I thought we would, honestly. We've won 2 of them, despite one of them being to an FCS school who almost beat us. But it's been a better season than I would have imagined. I would have guessed we get 1 win. But I'll take 2. I will absolutely take 2. Just got to handle business in recruiting. We've got 20 hours to apply, and they're going to go on Gammon. We are still in first place for everybody. Ty Christopher is one we need to check on here because it's going to be a huge one. It's going to be really huge. And I think we're going to be able to do it. As long as the visit doesn't go terrible and we don't lose by 50 to Central Mich, I think we get a commit before the end of the season with 2 weeks left. Fingers crossed. We do get a commit. It's from Alani DeVoe, a 3-star. It's not our 4-star running back, though. And another 3-star, Lorenzo Flowers. That's beautiful. Gammon, we're now in his first place spot. We obviously lost to Central Michigan. But the big question is, what did that do for our recruiting on the 4-star? We're still in first. I think we might get there at the same time, and if that happens, we're screwed. But the small chance that we don't, it's going to be pretty cool. We're going to see what we can do. We did check out 3-stars who have no offers. We found Jermaine Pollard, who hopefully will do better than what we've been seeing. We found a punter, which we're going to need, but I'm not too focused on him right now. I'm focused on the free safety, Joe Brutley. And honestly, these are positions that we don't need, but we kind of do. That we need to make them better. That's what we're focused on right now. So next season we can play a little more, have a little more action. It's going to be more fun. I promise you that. But I think we're in a pretty good spot as we get 3-star at Abreu. Another great one there, man. And we're first on those guys. Now we can put our time into the punter as our season is officially over. We're 2-10. We'll take a look back at our schedule, but not pretty. Not pretty at all. And we're going to sim. And I believe this is the last week that we can get commits until the offseason. So fingers crossed we can get the running back, Ty Christopher, here, and we don't. We actually lose out on the punter. Shocking. I don't know how that happens. The only team I'd ever see losing out on a punter before they're even top 8 is Kent State. That's expected. But we didn't get the running back. Now we are going to fire our staff because our staff was terrible. And yeah, they're both F. That's crazy. Not a fan of that, but they're both gone. I'm sorry. If you're a fan of the Kent State coordinators in real life, I'm sorry. That probably wasn't fun to see, but it needed to happen. It did. In the game. Maybe not real life, but in the game it needed to. And I'm wrong. We did get a commit from Cassius Keogh, but nothing from the running back quite yet, which is another 3-star. Under the belt. We're looking good in recruiting. I'm a huge fan of it. Joey Aguilar will win Heisman. And yeah, safe to say, we didn't get any awards. No awards for us. So what I'm looking for in these OCs is either a tactician or a recruiter. And right now, Cantrell is the only one with either of those, and that's what I wanted. Juan Vasquez is, I think he's going to be our guy. He's only level 14, but that's okay. I think he's our best candidate there. I'm looking for the same thing here. Brian Stewart is our best option, and we're going to offer him. Hopefully we can get these guys. Be huge if we could. But it's early National Signing Day, so we're checking out the dev traits on our recruits. Cam Norton, normal. I expect a lot of these to be normal. Normal. Impact on Kamara. I'm a fan of that. The QB is normal. Unfortunately, nothing on Ty, but we did get in a recruiting battle, and I think we're going to lose that, unfortunately. Adebayo is coming in. He's going to be normal. Normal on another 3-star. Impact, finally. Left guard is normal as well. This is rough. The 3-stars we got even are not that good. Either way, though, we can't be too frustrated because they're going to be better than the guys we've got. No offense to the guys we've got, but they are. Vasquez joins. That's a big one. And Stewart does as well. I think we're in a good spot for next season. That's all I'm going to say. But for now, we just have to get to the championship game. And after that, we've got the off season, and that'll do it for season 1. Now, if you were wondering, the national championship game was Oregon and Penn State, with Oregon winning. 49-41 game. Seemed like it was a good one. But that's the recap, and now we're going into players leaving, which is probably going to be quite a few. And honestly, I don't really care. I don't know what guys I would even want back, unless it's the running backs. And yep, there's both the running backs are going. There's no persuasion chance. That's awesome. Is it even worth trying to persuade anybody? I think the answer to that is no. I don't think any of them are even worth trying to persuade. We'll try the guys who are extremely low, just to keep faces on the roster. No, I only had 2 persuasion chances. All right, you know what? Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah, season 1's over. Incredible. Incredible, man. Off season has got to be where we dominate here to officially wrap up season 1. But we have to dominate, and if we can't, it's going to be rough. We are putting all the hours we can on Ty Christopher. It is a tight battle, one that there's a chance we win. If Arkansas loses a recruit to us, that is the most embarrassing thing I have ever seen. With that being said, now we're looking into the transfer portal, and I don't think we're going to get anybody better than 2 stars. That's incredible. Nobody better than 2 stars. Sweet. So week 1 here, we've got Travis Blades. He's the only 2-star we're going after. Then we got a punter. We also put on Jacques Warmack. I might change his first name because I don't want to say that the entire season. We'll just call him Warmack. And everybody else is just staying the same. Ty Christopher, we should get a decision on this week, though. We need that, especially with both of our running backs leaving. I'm praying. I am absolutely praying that we can get Ty Christopher. That would change everything if we could. We got the one Gammon, and we lost Ty Christopher. Came down to the wire, but we lose the only 4-star we go after. I think we can get one next season, but that's a heart crusher, man. We're gonna keep him on the board to see what his what his dev trait was, but that's a heartbreaker. Now we've added a few more guys that are aboard. Connor Pounds, he's a 3-star running back. We've got Juan Alvarado and then Cole Stewart, both 2 stars. We're just hoping we can make one stick. And by one stick, I mean all 3, because we're getting desperate at this point. We knew it was going to happen. It's going to be easier in the next few seasons, but right now, man, It's just rough out here. We do get 3-star Joe Brutley, the free safety, and we're first on everybody else's board. So that's what we needed to see. That's what we like to see. And we gotta continue making some moves here. No more real updates to make in recruiting. We just got a couple guys on visits, so hopefully they go well. Can move them into the commits and not have to worry about them again. Because I don't know. We need to get some hours. Travis Blades commits. Other than that, we're still first on everybody's board, but nobody's committing. And as you can see there, we're down to a 57 overall. So we got to get that back up. We do. It's going to be rough. It is absolutely going to be rough, but we got to make it happen. We're only going to have 25 hours left to spend this week, so we can choose one more player to go after. I feel like a tight end would be great. And we're second on Monte Keener's board. He's a physical route runner. Why not? Why not? We'll throw the 10 out, or the 15 hours on him. We got 5 left over. And this is going to do it. This is absolutely going to do it here. Now we've advanced. We're going to get the commits here. Cole Stewart is in. We've got Jermaine Pollard, another 3-star. That's great. Another 3-star. We got Warmack. That's awesome. Pounds. We got 2 3-star running backs coming in, so we keep that 1-2 punch. Alvarado. And we got our punter. We needed a punter. Folkert's in here. Branham as well. And finally, Monte Keener. We got everybody we wanted. We just lost the 4-star that we really wanted, and that's okay. I'm not too upset about that. First year of recruiting, we're just trying to build that overall up a little more. These guys will transfer out if we can keep bringing in more guys. It's something that I usually do. Our position changes. But what I've been told this year is now our punter is our best player at 77 overall. That's awesome. That's sick. But what I've been told is not to switch the positions of your players. When you switch the positions of your players, that automatically just locks them. All of their caps are now what they're at, and they can't get any better. Also, unfortunately, I'm realizing my camera is messing up, so I'm hoping it wasn't doing that the entire video. But we're just going to get through progression and see where we're at, what our roster is at, and where we're going forward next year. I'll make sure it's fixed for next video completely, as we are getting some upgrades coach-wise. It looked like we're about the same. Rawlinson is up to impact dev trait, though. That's great. We needed that. And we get another. It's Tucker. Tucker to impact. I'm not going to lie. I don't know the positions, but I'm hoping they're good ones. And training results, what does it put us at? Tevin Tucker. There he is, and Rawlinson. So, a corner and a safety. That's not bad. We're going to need to figure out a lot of stuff for next season. And as you can see, we are a 62 overall. So we went down, but we did lose a lot of guys. It's going to keep going up in the next few seasons. We knew there was going to be a little regression before we got better, so I'm happy with this. I'm not encouraging transfers. There's no reason to do that. So we're going to end it off right here. And thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm sorry about the camera. I see it's doing it still. We're going to figure it out for next video. But thank you guys so much. I will see you soon. Peace.